All right, guys, I got Oliver with me, and we are going to make you your first lesson video for the second time because my genius butt, I made a whole thing. We spent 15 minutes last session doing that video, and I went to go shut the video off after a very successful talk and a demonstration, and then I go to shut the video off. Lo and behold, I never hit record apparently. So that was silly, and he had a good time, but I felt dumb. So I'm gonna try to re-talk about everything I already talked about. And first off, he's a good boy. He's a sweetie. He's settled in. He really trusts me. He likes me. He likes a couple of my other trainers a lot more than a couple other ones, but he's starting to become friends with everybody, and he's opening up every time we get him out. We're gonna hang out now as we talk to you. So learning him and understanding him, I think it's really important for him to know how to be successful, right? He's in a new environment, he's a little bit timid, and so I'm kind of, showing him what a reward system is, and I think it's a very good idea for me to explain it to you guys simultaneously, okay? So for him, as of right now, treats, he sometimes takes it, sometimes doesn't, so that's not the primary reward source. His primary source of reward is what's happening right here. You see, he's feeling real good, real safe, and he loves cuddles, right? So I have become how he was with mom, okay? So he'll sit by my leg and he'll go with me, so on and so on, right? So now, as our relationship is pretty new, I want to be able to define to him how to access the thing that he desires most, which is right now me, or in your case, it would be mom, right? So when I train a dog, I need to connect the dots that access to me comes through. You can access me as much as you need as long as you're able to do some of the work that I'm asking you to do. And for today, it's quite simple. It's not complicated stuff, right? Since he's settled in, I want to start showing him work, and I'm going to demonstrate a little bit about what I'm doing, and this exercise is going to revolve around the Go Place, okay? The Go Place exercise is a super exercise for a dog to learn a variety of things. What the reward system is, what the guidance system is, how to deal with distractions, and a lot of other advanced things. But before we can get to all that, we have to get a dog to understand, on command, get up on it, right? So let's see how the reward system affects how he is motivated to do certain things when we ask, okay? Let's go. Because all of that is gonna come back to, helping us adjust the big behaviors. Oliver, right here, that's a good boy. Nice job, buddy. That's a good boy. There's your good boy. All right, before we can do the place bed, I've been working on this. Oliver, attaboy. Ah, yes, that's a good boy. Nice work, good job. All right, let's go this way. Oliver, yes, good boy. And what I'm establishing with the name is every time I say your name, I want you to focus on me and get engagement, right? It's going to become a really important thing. When there's distractions, I want to be able to say his name and then it means something. So we practice that all the time. Oliver, yes, good boy. Go Place, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. And in the first video, okay, yeah, buddy, super dog. Hold on, I gotta reward him. That's a guy. That was so good, buddy. That was awesome. Let's do it again. All right, in the first video, he was just getting on and hopping off. And as I rewarded him more and more, what he did was he wanted to stay on it longer because he found it to be really a positive source, positive thing. So, ready? Oliver, that's a guy. Go Place. Super, buddy. Good boy, Place. That's a good boy. That's a good job. Okay, good boy. That's all right. Look at that. He stayed on there willingly on his own for 5 seconds, okay? So as I reward him for his efforts, the first thing that starts to happen is he falls in love with the idea of doing something to get this, you know what I mean? To get the cuddles, to get all of that, right? Come here. So, what am I saying? The reward system, the way I see it, it's not just free love all the time. It's let's do something, and that'll give you access to me, okay? And in that, the dog doesn't just have an entitlement to feeling like, I deserve this, I deserve that, I deserve to feel, do whatever. And when they don't get it for free, they get upset or throw a fit or whatever, you know what I mean? So this training, day by day, and every interaction that we have, I'm in his brain, always like, hey, do this for me, I'll get you this. You want the water? I'm gonna, like when I'm bringing water, not like I'm withholding water, but like, when I'm gonna get food down, I want a dog to do sit or something before I put the food down. You want the treat out of my hand, do something for me. And it could be eye contact, it could be responding, it could be sit, it could be whatever at this point. But the simple idea is the reward system, I'm trying to reward him using this system as often as I can for everything that I can. Now, today we introduced the place bed. He's already understanding the idea of staying on the place bed. And another thing, I didn't talk about this in the other video, maybe I'll talk about it in this one. The reward system alone doesn't create a complete training, right? Like there's got to be another side of it where it's you get rewarded, but there's a guidance system. Like if you make a mistake, what happens? If you completely disregard or disobey, what happens? It's kind of a understanding that there's this other side of it where I need to avoid the corrections, you know what I mean? So for him, I have to work on teaching him how to perceive something is not right. And I'm gonna use the place bed to create that meaning for the dog, Let me try it a little bit and let's see how he responds, and then we'll kind of talk you through what I'm talking about. All right, Oliver, you ready, big guy? Ready? Go place? Nice, good place. He hopped off right away, and I need to let him know that instantly hopping off and not waiting for the release is not okay. You know what I mean? So the moment I'm talking about is when he hopped off. I want to teach him hopping off wasn't right. Let's hop back on. So let's start from scratch. Step 1, get him on the bed. Good boy. Good. If you slow everything down about that's a good boy, buddy. I have to respond to his eye contacts. Good boy. Okay, nice. That's a guy. There you go, buddy. There you go. Good job. Good boy. Super. Okay, if you rewatch that, when he hopped off, I said with my words, my sound, my mouth, I said, I kept gently reassuring him that indeed something ain't right. Look, listen to my tone. This is a signal that means something is wrong. Simultaneously with my leash, I'm making tiny, tiny little pops that are guiding him back to the bed. And you notice he hops off, he hears me say it, he turns right around to get back on. The moment he gets back on, his behaviors are a way of communicating, right? So he gets back on and then he lays right down, letting me know he intends on staying there. That the with the leash pops that I just introduced meant something to him, so therefore he adjusted his behavior. And that literally, we're gonna dive deeper into the negative reinforcements and all that stuff, but that's ideal right there, right? That's what I want the dog to understand. That you get a correction for doing the wrong thing, but as long as you fix it and show me you fixing it, you can avoid being corrected, and instead you're gonna get a lot of rewards. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right, so these are concepts that I've introduced to him today, and I'm hopefully introducing them to you guys, right? So if you have any questions or thoughts or whatever, let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you soon in another video. All right, thank you guys. Hopefully this recorded. Yep, it did.